Hello everyone. Welcome to this campfire as we continue the tale of Emily Caldwin and her race to take back her original throne. The second time she's had to take back an original throne, as Dishonored 1 is a thing that exists. Shout out to my Dishonored 1 playthrough. Which reminds me, I'm gonna go ahead and put that in the cards. Because currently what it's doing is the Subnautica playthrough, which is not accurate. Where is it? Dishonored franchise playthrough. Yes, keep in mind that this is in fact a franchise stream, which means that I have done everything up to this point, including the DLC. Also want to apologize, sorry for the late start everyone. Oh god, this loading screen every single time is one of the longest start of game loading screens I've ever seen. And this isn't like it's just loading slow. This is probably one of the best PCs I've ever owned. There we go. It just takes forever. I think it really doesn't matter what PC you're on. Let's continue. I don't remember where we left off. I know we had headed back to the dreadful whale, but past that, not a clue. Well, we're not on the void. Right, we're gonna start with some lore. Where were we? We already read a lot of this. Alright. The Crown Killer is no more. Next, Jindosh. I finally uncovered how my enemies created the Crown Killer. What better way to erode confidence in me before the coup? If I had stopped to think about it for even a few minutes, maybe I could have kept my people's trust. But that would have required patience, and my advisors always remind me that I have none of that particular trait. But to use Hypatia's own serum against her, horrible. I'm happy I could find a cure. She's a brilliant alchemist. Now she can continue her research to help the people of Sykonos. I wasn't able to rescue Sokolov. He's been taken elsewhere to cure in Jindosh's manor. Manor? Why not? He's the inventor of the clockwork soldier, and if he's able to use Sokolov's genius for his own plans, it might be very, very bad. I've seen his killing machines in action at Dunwall Tower. I can't allow Delilah to have such an ally. I'm sure Jindosh takes pleasure in keeping his intellectual rival captive. Well, it won't be for long, if I have anything to say about it. Dreadful whale. What a weird name. Is it actually whale without an H? Dunno. Huh. It's hard to sleep on this ship, and when I do, my dreams are troubled. I'm awake now and thinking about Sokolov. I remember him at the Hound Pits pub so long ago, trapped like a beast in a cage. He smelled of stale piss and rotting meat, but they couldn't break him. He held on to himself and picked up again as my tutor, something I needed in the aftermath of my mother's death. Beware of dignitaries bearing gifts, he used to tell me. But I was still a child, and I liked gifts. I thought nothing sounded more pleasant. Now I know better. I always find myself thinking of Callista, my old governess. She always wanted to travel the world on a big boat. Eventually she left Dunwall, then stopped writing a few months later. Well, now we know what happened to Callista.
I just want Anton back here, safe and sound. How did that old fool come to me? You might want to talk to Hypatia before we head out. She's taken one of the rooms. Just for a while, I think. Needed to be away from Admire.
That's fair.
Dr. Hypatia seems better than when she first showed up.
That's a good sign.
Nerve of the Grand Guard. Oh, you're here. Stay with me a moment.
Dr. Hypatia, can you remember anything that might help me? I need to find Anton Sokolov. He could be the key to unraveling the Duke's plans.
My memories are disjointed. The Duke is close to his grand inventor, Kirin Jindosh. But that man has the empathy of a mantis. He seems to both admire and despise Sokolov. We visited Aramis Stilton. I liked him. But something bad happened. Just snatches of memory. Sorry.
You should rest easy for a while. Maybe some of that will help.
I hope so. I'm not sure I even fully understand what you did for me, but I owe you for helping me at Admire. Thank you.
I've got a couple of problems with what we know so far. Mainly, the whole... That's why. What? Oh, sweet. I can bump into things and just shatter every glass inside. Wait, I have a question. It knocks people out now. It doesn't just... Oh, that's great. But yeah, main problem was...
Megan must be up on deck.
How did they know that it would be Grim Alex that would come out? They must have tampered with the solution. Maintenance list. Drain engine room. Another week, another leak. I wasted hours on it and couldn't get it stopped. I'll shut the water off, assuming I can find the crank wheel. Something to deal with once Sokolov is safe. Check bridge tubing done. Haul down oil. Done. Buy onions done. Oh, I did. We already read that earlier. What's this? Transcript of a lecture given at the Academy of Natural Philosophy by Dr. Alexandria Hypatia. Is it Hypatia or Hypatia? Hypatia? I don't know. Direct attention to chart 7. Here you have the final stages of the blood fly infection. This patient is 37 years of age and was a school headmistress before her unfortunate encounter with a large nest in her deceased uncle's greenhouse. Note the lesions on her face and arms with the larval swellings throughout the body. But what the drawings cannot show you is her demeanor before death. The most striking symptom of progressed infection is the protective attitude demonstrated towards the nest. This tells us, even prior to autopsy, that the larvae or their byproducts have infected the intention center of the victim's brain. I hate parasites, I really do. Direct attention to silver graph image 4. There is no cure once the condition has advanced this far. though you can make the patient less agitated with generous dosings of opiates. The subject died 3 days after this silvergraph was taken. Direct attention to chart 8. And here's the fully mature insect after its post-bloodfly transformation. Now in beetle form, note it has dropped its wings. It is no longer aggressive and has many beneficial qualities, especially in the field of agriculture. Without these insects, many crops across Serkonos would suffer, leading to the loss of yield and marked reduction in profits.
That wasn't here before. Botany and diseases. I wonder how recently this silvergraph image of Jindosh was made. With a couple dozen clockwork soldiers, Jindosh changed the Empire. What would he do with an army?
Good question.
Ramsay and the Crown Killer. 2 pieces of the puzzle. More to go.
To all personnel, after last week's disaster, the Grand Inventor Kirin Jindosh circulated the following information related to his clockwork soldiers. All Grand Guard personnel should read this report. The clockwork soldier is protected by armored wooden plates. Wooden? That's an interesting choice. If some miscreant destroyed these, there's nothing protecting the vulnerable mechanisms underneath. If something knocks off the clockwork's head, the thing will attack anyone it can, ally or not. This means you. Even the expensive optics Mr. Jindosh has provided each clockwork with, or given the expensive optics, they can see in front and in back. Remember that if one of them goes haywire. If some fool is able to get close enough, there's a small panel in each clockwork that can be rewired, which will invert their perception of friend and foe. Again, that means you will get attacked. Keep these things in mind, and the clockworks will be an asset and not a liability. 3rd Lieutenant Flora Diaz, Lower City Technical Office. That's Dakota Guard. How did we get that? I'm curious. Oh, we already read this. Wait, can I... No? Oh, I was trying to do the same thing that I did with Hypatia's. Shame. What's with the clockworks? I like that the books get moved around between missions. Not just disappearing entirely. They're still around the ship, just not in the same position. A nice attention to detail that no one expected them to do. So why did I attach that friend? I mean, was it just something I could do? I'm fine with that if that's the case, but...
I say, Your Imperial Majesty, I have something that you and Corvo must hear at the first opportunity. It concerns the murders happening across the Empire.
Okay. Where's Megan anyway?
dreams are still filled with visions.
I don't think those were visions, unfortunately.
I'm staying with an associate, Megan Foster, aboard her vessel, the Dreadful Whale. We'll leave for Dunwall in the morning, as soon as the tides are willing.
Hey, Megan.
Let's hope your friend doesn't sink the boat while we're gone. Ready?
I think she's smart enough to not
Ready.
even touch the
All right.
parts of the boat
Let's
that
get
we
underway.
care about.
Jindosh is important to the Duke's inner circle. The Grand Guard watches his mansion, and they'll call down the entire city if they find out who you are.
I'll make sure they don't. You said there's a wall of light cutting off access to the carriage station?
Yes, but there's a black market shop nearby. They sell on the sly. Ever use a rewiring tool?
Corvo taught me the theory.
Good. Get past the wall of light, then ride the carriage to where Jindosh lives. And there's a reason people are afraid of his mansion.
I'll get it done.
Emily, take care of this crazy man and his clockwork soldiers, then bring Sokolov back. He means a lot to me.
Will do.
His home is supposed to be full of marvels. Locals go in as a test of courage or because they're desperate for a meal. Kids, even. People say you can hear them at night, pounding on the windows, calling for help.
Ooh. So we're talking haunted mansion levels of creepy. Hang on, how many runes do we have? Also, we can craft some bone charms now. This is gonna be nice. Oh, what are we using? What's that? Okay, so that sounds so much like my phone that I actually thought my phone was going off for a second. Whenever you try and craft it without a trait. I don't know where we get said traits, but I guess we'll find out. We're actually pretty well off on elixirs right now. 6 of one and 5 of the other. Outsider shrine up there.
Gonna be on the humid side for a while.
Vile trickery. Emily Caldwell escaped. And she's here among us. I'm sure. What the?
Stop! I
Oh.
don't want to die! Damn!
I'll be telling this story at the op. No use running.
Well, right off the bat. My god, this... They've improved their guns a lot. 3 shots without even needing to reload.
I'll tell you a story about Kirin Jindosh, a prodigy from Karnaca. Self-taught, he was hailed by the Academy of Natural Philosophy as a genius who would surpass Sokolov and bring about an age of enlightenment. But just 2 years after his arrival, he was banned from the Academy for life, for reasons that are still not public. When they deported him, he left behind a machine that drank seawater, playing music that brought listeners to tears. They probably took it apart, and it has never worked since.
Shame. Let's upgrade this real quick. Okay. I am mostly happy now. Take a look around this apartment. I'm sure there's stuff around here that I can use. Fire really is the best way to deal with these things. I mean, you can kind of deal with them with sword and pistol, but that's not the... Because then you have to kill the blood flies after they're dead, or after the nest is dead. Wanted to do that for Blood Amber, but I guess it's not really worth it given that it doesn't always give out a Blood Amber.
This city is a place of riches, but not all get a seat at the banquet table.
Wait a minute, I thought I saw... my imagination? I thought I saw blue. Oh, seance notes. Month of songs. Cuttingham brought silk scarves from her boutique. one of which Mr. Prospero used to gently strangle her. I maintained a count of her pulse and observed her breathing. When the life signs faded, we left her still for 2 full minutes before reviving her. Was it really the void she described? Have we succeeded in seeing the unseeable? My hands trembled as I recall the intensity in her eyes, as she struggled to recount with broken voice what she felt during those 2 minutes. Month of Earth. I convinced our little group that less gentle methods were needed if our desire to meet the outsider was sincere. Bloodfly fever, voluntarily induced. That will be our way into the void. After procuring a few bloodflies and some Addermeyer solution, we coated our hands with the elixir before exposing them to the vivarium. The stinging was unbearable. Lady Coddington fainted immediately. I was the last one to remove my hands. The fever was quick to set in. As I faded in and out of consciousness, ocean waves pounded above me. There were silhouettes in the distance and shimmering black rocks. A timeless passing in an unthinkable place, while delirium held us for a few hours. I must get back there as soon as possible when my wounds are healed. Anyone ever seen the movie Flatliners? It reminds me of what they're doing. Combat sleep dart formula is going to be useful. It allows our sleep darts to actually act as a more effective method of getting people. Single sleep dart equals a single sleep. It's guaranteed instant. Go with the blood flies, you guys can all go back in. Need this.
Whatever.
I'm getting tired of the sound of my own voice.
Hello.
It's like I'm talking to a stone wall for all they listen.
Black bone charm over there. How to get into this place?
She want that apartment.
What happened here? That one I'm making go away. Right now. Traits available 1. Darn. Letter to Bonneville. Major Bonneville, thank you again for your help. Without you, it would have been impossible to trace the final members of the Grand Guard who were with Stilton that night, 3 years ago. The last man had made it all the way north to Maya? Maya. A land I've not heard of, if you can believe it, and was recovering at a Tivian asylum for the poor, claiming to have seen all manner of strange things in the night of Stilton's last social gathering. Even described an exotic, hooded figure visiting their manor. Perhaps someone's connected to Stilton's disappearance. Such matters are best left to military men such as yourself, I suppose. I still have your bank agent's name and address. Rest assured, your final payment will be delivered soon. I'm also sending a small flask of a liquor that is close to my heart, made from unfamiliar with that word. Pomes, left over after wine grapes have been pressed. Oh, okay, mashed grapes. Okay. Please think of me as as you enjoy. Yours truly, Brianna Ashworth.
Feels heavy. Hard to get a good lungful.
We might have to go down to the lower levels.
What was that? What was that?
Worth a shot.
Shit heel.
That's interesting that it actually does fall now. I actually really like that feature. You can knock things from the sky. I wonder if I could do that with a crossbow bolt. No.
Someone's shooting at us.
And that makes me so happy. Like unbelievably happy.
I wonder who that was.
What's wrong?
Wonder what I'm dealing with.
Did I imagine that?
I'll find you, you know.
I'm sure.
Come out wherever you are.
Come on. I don't have time for games.
Come on. Let's have a fair fight.
Careful.
Where's Duck's here?
Hey, coward! Come fight face to face.
Hello? Anybody?
I'm not in the mood.
You can't stay hidden
Show
forever.
Or maybe search the whole place. I don't have time for that.
Oh, damn it. Yeah, I should have expected they'd see me. That's fair.
Time to collect this.
Get back here.
Let's go at this station.
No use running. Down the road. What are you waiting for?
I lost her.
Take this. Come
She
here
might
and
be
fight,
somewhere
coward.
Yeah, they can see me from there.
Makes me so nervous.
Where's that bone truck?
Come on.
25 feet away, that direction.
Strike it, be there.
You're surrounded. You are going in.
Probably gonna die here.
You're done.
You can't escape. This can't be.
Damn.
Damn it, missed it.
I'll be wiping. She's dead.
Try that again. I'm trying to get on top of the building. Hopefully I could get over it rather than through, because there's a wall of light in the way, and the only way that I have to get around that wall of light is to rewire, which will cause people's deaths. Which I would
What? Come on! I don't have time for games.
Shit, he's about to see me.
But his head of yours is worth its weight.
Shit, he'll see me. Ah, shit. Okay, I get the idea of how we're going to do this. So we're going to jump on top of that, whatever that is, really, ornamental piece, and then jump off and just blink on top of it as we're falling. I hope that works.
Can't stay hidden forever.
Really disagree, but to you.
Come on. I don't have time for games.
Okay. There we go.
I saw something.
I would not have been able to pull that off as Corvo. Guards.
Let's have a look. Have a look. Hey, who are you? Stop!
Something feels wrong.
You aren't going anywhere.
You're not supposed to be here.
Let me guess. That's her.
That is her again.
Nobody there.
Need some help over here.
Sleep guards.
Wait for my orders.
Visiting the black market may have been smart, but I didn't do that, so darn.
But I'm sure there's something going here.
Huh? What? Here. Stop!
Oh, they really get kind of fast on this difficulty. Like, no time to react. If I have a body, I'm completely vulnerable, since I can't parry. And I don't want to kill.
No, nobody there.
Nothing after all us.
What's this? Whale oil?
What's going on? We won't go anywhere.
You there! I need your help.
Damn it! I need to pee.
You there! I need your help.
And why would you need my help?
Hey, where do you think
Time
you're
to
going?
die, little girl.
Yep.
This
I
won't
figured that might be one weapon.
find another place.
I don't even know what I got hit by. Just lost all of my health all of a sudden.
With me. Time to die, little girl.
Are you goddamn serious?
Come back here. Won't go anywhere.
You shouldn't have.
Who's that?
This is.
This shit.
How do you run it?
Come here.
I was so close. I was so close and yet so far. I died next to the bone charm I was trying to get. That's gonna be a hard one.
Here, with me.
Come back here. This can't be.
You shouldn't have.
Time to die, little
You're so dead.
Take this.
I can't see any liberation.
Lost.
Come here and fight, coward.
Where are you
Think
hiding,
you're
coward?
clever, huh?
You guys
know you're here somewhere.
know that you've got a
Can't have
howler
me fall.
gang.
You aren't going anywhere.
What is this, fuck Emily Day?
Bloody hell.
Oh my god, it actually is. They're not willing to fight each other.
No use running.
Even though they are blatantly on opposite sides.
No.
I'll kill you for that.
Hey Kevin. Trying to figure out why the NPCs aren't willing to fight each other.
Ready? This shouldn't take long.
Wait, where is she?
So you guys broke all of your own skylights? Sorry to say. What's the
find you,
flip?
you know. You can't stay hidden forever.
What just shot me?
Empress or not, she's
Come out, wherever you are.
What just shot me?
You don't stand a chance anyway.
Okay. What did we just get? We got spiritual pool. Oh, we can't actually. Where's the nearest black market shop? Carriage. Are we just gonna take the carriage?
Come on, I don't have time for games.
Ugh, the propaganda. Delilah works best. Oh my god, this is the best roller coaster.
You can see Jindosh's mansion from here. The gate's down. I'll need the code.
Oh, there's apparently room. Can we take this back? Yeah, I kind of want to go back. There is a rune that I want. Also, I think there's a black market down there.
I'm not in the mood. Show yourself. Makes me so nervous. Where is she, damn it?
Not here. Just know that she is not here. That's all you need. Here we are. Anything that we can get? Rapid sprint. Strength. Throw objects farther. Distract enemies from a greater distance with sound by throwing objects such as a bottle, or target an enemy directly with a thrown object, dealing more damage on impact. Unaware enemies can generally be knocked out with... I like that. Reflexes. Also, what's the upgrade? Greater strength. Warning, this is noisy. Shadow kill. What? Oh my god, that is amazing. That. This I like. I want this pretty bad. Alright, we need 2 more runes to get snap reaction. Bullets and bolts you parry are deflected towards your closest enemy. With this upgraded portion of your health bar regenerates.
Hello? Anybody? Don't make me search the whole place. I don't have time for that.
Okay, we can now leave. Let's go!
Let's finish
You
it!
ready?
Darky's running! Think you're scaring me?
Come
Looking
on.
for a fight?
That's it.
Later, I'll be I know for wrong.
If she's
She's
still alive, I'll find
Not
her.
ideal. Should have surveyed the place with dark sight first. Two incendiary bullets. Is that also a guard? Hard to be sure. Either way.
Thing that ever happened to this city. Give me a handful of the clockworks and I'll clean up the dust district. I don't know. Maybe the tall boys were better from the time of the rat plague. They made people stand up straight. That's changed. The Duke has his way. We'll have an army of the clockwork soldiers by this time next year.
Nice. Dark.
Get the clankers off Karnaka's streets. Beware a strange sound like the clanking of a factory machine. You might be seconds from an encounter with the latest work of our grand inventor Kirin Jindosh. And what should we think about these new marvels of industry, coveted by the wealthiest members of Karnakan society and standing vigil over their estates? I will tell you, These clockwork soldiers are a danger to us all, taking lives with all the morality of a shopkeeper's adding machine. They fight for days without rest, as long as the whale oil tanks hidden in their backs don't run dry. Tyranny awaits, unless we act now and re-establish the lawful society established by the former Duke of Serkonos, twice the leader of his indolent, irresponsible son has proven to be. Citizens of Karnaca, fight to get those clankers off the street.
Maybe I should just work a double shift. But not to listen to him tell me about how good it was under the Duke's father. It's gonna be awesome.
Funny. Show yourself.
Oh well.
Isn't it laundry day yet? Gotta be soon. I can't stand my own stench.
Why is the wall of light out?
I'll help you look around.
Seems to have gone.
What wouldn't I give for a bottle of Barracuda?
Man can starve on this shift.
Shit!
Hey, who are you? Stop!
Oh. Darn it. The things that this dark site seems to tell you. Where am I?
Yo, sure, yeah, he knows.
Someone there?
Little lick spittle.
You freaking serious? It went off and no one in the next room went this time.
Over that!
He's not highlighted. An upgrade to improve the range would have been nice. You know, actually, fuck this shit. Deal with that bastard. He's killed me twice now.
Holy shit! Let me demonstrate how I earn my officer's commission. Take it!
Hello? Anybody? Don't make me search the whole place. I don't have time for that.
Fair enough.
That sounded like broken glass.
Maybe it's nothing.
Nothing here. Let's have a look. Did you hear that? I wonder who that was. imagine that? No.
Something
feels wrong.
Never mind.
Okay, well, I'm getting people. The problem is I'm getting the wrong people.
Let's see how you handle yourself.
You ready?
What is the point?
What was that?
I remove guards and 5 more show up at the place I'm trying to get them away from. Don't they have posts that they need to be made? Look at this! There are 4 now! There were 2 before! I removed 2!
Damn, I thought I heard blood flies for a second. I hate this wool. It itches like mad. Why can't I wear my regular clothes?
Officer, out of here! Let's have a look around.
Somewhere near they hold hands. They drink poison together. This old couple. A banker tricked them out of their home.
Pretty sure.
Shouldn't have come up here alone.
But I saw something.
So disfigured. Blood fly nests all around them.
Do we have... We do not.
Yeah, I didn't know it's gonna be honest, huh?
Yes, go downstairs again.
My nerves is shot. Something unsavory going on. I'm getting good and drunk after this.
What am I? One was give for a bottle of pear soda. Nothing. Worse than nothing. I'm bored.
Is it dinner time yet?
Something feels wrong.
To get rid of at least 1 guard. Otherwise he'll notice me while I'm looting the whale oil.
Sure, he knows how to talk.
Pain in the ass, this level.
What a lick spittle. Getting so one can't even breathe no more.
These oil tanks don't last long enough.
Something stinks around here. It's not my job to clean up.
Interesting, the tanks are actually transparent now. That. Okay, we can leave now. I got what I wanted. 864. Once you read and memorized it, destroy the note. I could have just come up here, couldn't I? Guard, yeah.
Yeah, that's nice.
I wonder who that was.
Wow, they're coming straight for me. We have to go back down where we came in.
Yeah, that's nice.
This shirt reeks. I gotta get a spare uniform.
Say something's amiss, and I just can't get comfortable.
What's this one do? Enemies miss with fired projectiles more often. Gonna sacrifice the albinos one. Unsteady hands. Hey, we can do 3 traits now. What have we got? Okay, I see kind of how this works. So sacrificed runes, or sacrificed bone charms give you their traits. So if you're going to do this, you want to go all in with every bone charm you get so that you can use their traits later.
I wonder if the rumors are true about the Crown Killer. The old Empress, really? What a bunch of degenerates.
Hey, you! Come here!
What was that?
What? She can't have gone far. I lost her. So, you're back. You won't get away.
This won't take long.
Oh, damn, Silas, scaredy ass! Here, don't let him
come back here!
K elementary.
Someone there?
What's going on here?
Sight.
Oh my god. Everyone has ranged things in this. Oh, it sticks all over again. Okay, so he actually just goes away. Oh, I completely forgot that you can hide underneath tables. Good point.
I'm getting good and drunk after this.
Yeah. Oh.
Hey, where do you think you're going?
He's not dead, right? Okay, they're both unconscious. Fantastic. That worked out far better than expected. Might have been shot, though. He won't be happy when he wakes up. What does this control? Oh, that's... okay. Security alarm. Goes to all the trouble to disable that wall of light. Completely ignores said wall of light.
Hello?
I'll be damned!
No.
You won't get away!
Of course I could have just gone around it. That would have been the sensible thing to do. Put you in this bush. Or I guess against that bush, no one's gonna find you. Health potions at this point. Over here. There's no one around, but we don't have strength yet.
You know, Bella is a friend of the Duke's. She and her husband got one of those clockwork soldiers months before anyone else. They party, and we uncrated it.
If I hadn't spent half my life floundering in Potterstead, maybe I'd get invitations like that. It's all about who you come up with.
Couldn't agree more, my dear.
So why
What's the matter? You saw something?
Is that a key? No. It's later. Corrupt bone charm over there. Is that the only thing left in this level? Holy crap, that is the only thing left in this level. Doesn't bode well. Didn't expect. Can we use bolts for this? Actually, howling bolt blinds enemies. Huh, haven't found one of those before.
Shit, what was that?
I'll search with you. Now let's see. What was it?
Did you hear that?
What did you guys hear? That's a bolt. Are you telling me that the guards on this difficulty can actually hear crossbow bolts?
Imagine that? No, I'm sure.
I wonder what I'm dealing with. Hey! You're not supposed to be here!
Tough.
Come on!
Well, they know I'm here now, so I guess might as well.
Can't gone far.
Where is she? Lost
Better
her.
search the apartment thoroughly.
Hey, coward! Come fight face to face.
Okay, what's the corrupt one do? Zephyr, your speed is increased while walking. You take more damage. Oh, you know what? That's actually a pretty good one for me. Like, everything's gonna be lethal anyway, so why would I bother with not taking increased damage?
You don't stand a chance anyway. I'm not in the mood. Show yourself.
Ow. Yeah, I've noticed that. They really will hear you from miles away. Not bad vision either. Not the best vision, but certainly not bad. Alright, time to get into the place where I really wanted to see.
The mansion has a strange beauty to it. Maybe I'll find a way to end this without killing Kieran Jindosh.
Let's go.
Alright, I need to eliminate Jindosh and find Anton Sokolov.
That's what I was gonna say, Emily, but okay, I guess this is your turn.
Welcome to my home, stranger. The door is always open to those with the will to pass the threshold. If you're here by appointment, then proceed and bide your time. Otherwise, I'd be remiss if I didn't inform you about the defensive mechanisms employed here, which are quite formidable. Many have entered without invitation, for reasons as myriad as the fish in the ocean. But of those who've dared to explore further, very few have found their way back out.
That's a cruel sense of humor. Alright, that's good to know. I haven't encountered the Clockwork Soldiers yet. I mean, I've seen them, but other than that, I have no idea what they do. At an auction held by Kieran Jindosh, the Grand Inventor offered for sale 2 of his latest contraptions. I read that as corruptions for some reason. Marvelous clockwork soldiers, the likes of which have never been seen. The mechanical wonders sold after fierce bidding for an astonishingly high price. Never before has the wealthy class been able to protect themselves and their holdings with such vigor and style. Prior to the auction, only the likes of Dukaluka. You know, I'm just gonna call him Dukaluka from now on. Only the likes of Dukaluka, and more recently, our new Empress could enjoy such protection. Having seen a demonstration arranged by the genius natural philosopher himself, I was witness to what his clockwork soldiers could do. Woe to any trespasser or villain who crosses their path. I dare say Kieran Jindosh has discovered a way to end crime altogether. Takes out the judgment part of it, though. Get up there.
Is someone setting off explosives in my home?
Jindosh.
Welcome, visitor. My home is always open.
I'm just gonna reset that. I don't know what I exploded, but something exploded. Is there a trigger that I missed? Nice. What in the world exploded? Was it the loudspeaker that exploded? Nice. I'm guessing.
There are such strange and wonderful things living down in the deep.
Some tough gloves. Probably don't want to break that anyway. Where am I going? I'm either being incredibly thick and missing an obvious door, or I don't know where I'm going at all. Damn it. There we go. Or I suppose I could just go through the roof.
Ah, the space behind the walls.
Safety override. Hold on. Playback indicates a young woman, armed. Combat Protocol 8. Combat Protocol 6. Playback for Combat Protocols. Unauthorized presence cooling down.
Playback for unambiguous enemy.
Can't parry them. Okay, that makes sense.
Triggering electrostatic discharge. Stand clear. Playback.
That was a thing. Oh my god, they actually do have wooden armor. Why do they have wooden armor? It's just to look fancy and cool. This is the point.
Playback for one ambig machine performing well. Enemy executed.
I was going to blink, but I had the wrong ability activated. I had dark sight. Should have just jumped, honestly. Wasn't that high. Wouldn't have required a blink. Other thing is, I think I can just avoid this. Yeah, I'll just avoid it. Yeah, that's nice. A couple more here. I feel like I've taken the fun out of Jindosh's game. Because I'm almost certain I'm not supposed to be up here yet. You see me, Jindosh? I guess that wasn't a camera. Humans.
You think this thing can see what we're doing?
No. When they're like this, they're blind. They can still hear, though. They'll wake up at any loud noise, or if a fight breaks out.
Still kind of creepy. I have to work hard to ignore them.
I find it kind of exciting. Like being watched, but not really.
Yeah, it's nice. Make a pretty penny selling off the
I think I'll try and grab that guard if I get the chance. Don't know if I can grab them without waking up the machine.
You're not supposed to be here!
Why would he say that? Makes no sense. Anyway, I'm not the one who did the kissing.
So this is how it works.
Okay. That's good to know. I was intending to blink away and then use a bolt to destroy it. Similar to how I used to kill tall boys, but
you can't stay hidden forever.
As long as this house has empty spaces, I can stay hidden for as long as I want. Shush. Oh, give me the coin. Thank you.
You'd think at these prices, the man wouldn't keep us waiting.
There's only one Kirin Jindosh. He can charge whatever he likes. Besides, you're rich enough to afford a couple of the clockworks. I happen to know you've doubled your fortune since the Duke took over the silver mines.
Lower wages means higher profits, but it's my time that's... I'm not used to waiting.
Neither am I. When was the last time someone had me?
No way! Activation.
Now.
Let the clockwork soldier deal with us, dude!
Armed. Machine
Fucking elevator.
Enemy executed.
Oh, kept me waiting. How did he see me? Also, the clockwork soldier is active. That's not great. Yeah, I'm trying to do this non-lethal if possible, and from what I understand, the clockwork soldiers will also go berserk
The Duke took over the
to
silver
some
mines.
extent, so I'm going to try and avoid doing that.
Lower wages means higher profits, but it's my time that's precious.
Hey, what's up here?
I'm not used to waiting.
Neither am I. When was the last time someone had me waiting for more than an hour? I can't remember. It's almost titillating.
Stand clear! I'm bringing up the arc pylon!
It's a numbered set.
Arc pylon.
It is indeed, but 36, 46? Very exclusive, whatever the count. Everyone at the Garden Club will be green with envy.
Really?
I've spent 3 months over on the west side.
Great.
working near Lady Pinoli. That's all
Now
it
we've got
took.
an arc pylon to deal with.
Bastard.
Later. You got a shut off anyway.
Strike with me then!
End of sleep phase.
I thought I saw someone right here. Check the place, just in case.
Extending
Something feels wrong.
exploration of the area.
I know you're here somewhere.
The machine is
You know what? Just because I want to see if that's actually true.
enemy evasion successful. The machine has entered combat.
Hiding under a desk. Look everywhere.
Unauthorized presence. Combat protocol 8.
I'm not impressed. We need to find something.
Playback for us. The machine is over. Shut down mode.
Keep your
Quarry
eyes
lost.
peeled.
Running search protocol.
Look everywhere.
I'm impressed. Now, how do I get past it?
Search protocol is underway.
I guess we go over.
Our perception is ahead. Identifying the enemy is impossible. Overcome one of my clockwork soldiers from the sound of it. Surprising.
Jindosh.
Welcome, visitor. My home is always open. It's one of my great curiosities, seeing how the common mind navigates these shifting rooms.
I hope you're right about those not counting as kills.
But you must know that. I challenge you to come find me. Take whatever you seek, but all along the way, and I'll have your body carried to my lab for dissection. You're quite close now. I can't remember any other visitor getting so far. Do you feel pride?
Oh, well, that's what I was worried about. Oh.
detection state.
You can't stay hidden forever.
When this plays, search is underway.
We need to find something. Any.
I swear I saw something.
Exploration of the area.
Annoying that they can see both in front and in back of them.
Step aside. Give the machine some space.
Ah. Oh, it must have used its AoE. I think it murdered everyone. I hope that... Actually, I'm kind of curious if that AoE affects friendly units as well. Probably does.
Wonder who that...
This indicates the search protocol is underway.
In the elevator!
Oh, come on!
Let me show you how I got my struck. Wait for my
Playback
order!
indicates a young woman, armed.
I want to smell some guts!
Combat Protocol 8. Aristocratic profile, but hostile. Combat Protocol 6. Playback for combat protocols. Playback for unambiguous enemy.
Yeah.
Unauthorized presence.
I don't think we're gonna have much more of a chance here.
This plays if someone eludes the machine.
What's that noise?
Whatever. You're coming in my funhouse.
I'll never get used to it.
Protocol. Let's see. Transition state. Here.
Thought we needed to be on the
Machine
second
is experiencing uncertainty. Return to idle.
But we came from the second floor, didn't
Okay,
we?
the machine has detected something. The machine concludes here that nothing further is amiss.
Please no.
Come back here! Get away! He's dead.
Oh! I meant to throw him at the other guard so that I could just knock him unconscious as well, but no. I pressed the wrong button. Yeah, left mouse, right mouse. Easy to make those.
Okay, the machine has detected something. Return to idle.
Enter in the house of fun. Is there another guard somewhere around here? Kind of annoyed that that's a toggle rather than just a hold. Let's push him. Damn it, I was holding F.
What's going on here?
Come back here!
Strangle, strangle! That was awkward. Incredibly awkward. I'm glad that there's such bullet sponges, otherwise that might have killed him.
Playback indicates some detection without certainty.
You know it. Hey, Ferret.
General detection state.
Not gonna lie, kinda wanna blind that machine, but I'm also worried the machine might kill someone. Wait, which she switch? Oh. Oop. Later. Oh my god. Letter to Amato Foundry. Please type and send this letter to Nora Amato Foundry. Madam, your idiot foreman has just queried me thusly. Will any size do? Any size, he says. No, 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 no. The components must be precisely the size specified in my plans. I need assurances that there is someone at your facility who understands this, who will see to it personally that all parts I've requested will be perfectly uniform, exactly sized, and composed of all the requested materials. I will not pay a single coin until I have confirmation my requirements will be met. These parts are not just paperweights for my desk. They must fit together within a larger machine after you leave your doors. Or after they leave your doors. I await your reply. Cage indoors. Why not? Indoors. Take that.
The way the floor shifted earlier, it made me queasy.
Is this? No. I guess this is just a kind of a
running search protocol.
God, those things are so badass. They did really good work on the design of those robots. You are coming to my house of fun.
Playback indicates lost enemy. Playback for execution.
Shit. I didn't think it would be able to come in. I thought it would be stuck outside the elevator, but no! The elevator is actually exactly the right size for it. That seems like a design flaw of the place that you are patrolling.
What the fuck is going on here?
Oh, they found the bodies. That's just great.
The machine is experiencing uncertainty.
What is going on here? Stop!
Stay back! Lifeless body. Entering combat state.
Hey, machine.
Playback.
How about I remove that head of yours? There we go. You can still hear.
Playback for unambiguous enemy. Playback for combat. Okay, shut it down. Combat protocol. Combatant executed. The machine is lost.
Oh, damn. I like that all of the dialogue from the machines is actually just recordings of Jindosh as he was working on them. So it's just like, this will play if the machine has destroyed a foe.
What's that noise?
Oh hey, there's a door here. Waiting room key.
I've seen enough for a lifetime!
It always amuses me when they find the body. Or, as I refer to it, the House of Fun. Oh, on the machines? Okay. Machine on the second floor there. Oh, that's the one that was patrolling earlier. Oh, let me find that real quick, actually. Someone in the Twitch chat is asking what my Patreon link is, so let me throw that in the chat. There you go.
Continue search.
Ooh, okay. We get to actually...
Search is underway.
So wait, can you do drop assassinations on the machines?
Ending search protocol. Back for unambiguous enemy. Combat protocol 6. Playback, the machine is over.
Ah!
If the machine is successful at
It's like
putting down
behind
a
it.
combatant.
Okay.
Search complete. Make a note. Remove this playback after the final field. General detection state.
Oh.
Playback for combat protocols. Quarry lost.
That'll do.
Oh, good show. You've overcome one of my clockwork soldiers from the sound of it. Surprising.
Jindosh.
My home is always open. It's one of my great curiosities seeing how the common mind navigates these shifting rooms. I'm Kirin Jindosh, but you must know that. seek, but all along the way, and I'll have your body carried to my lab for dissection. You're quite close now. I can't remember any other visitor getting so far. Give your pride and patience.
Beg for mercy!
Oh.
You hide your face, coward!
Need to parry him. You know, jumping back before you do that isn't the smartest idea. Whoops.
You were so close just a while ago, but now I wonder if you know where you're going. At this rate, you may never reach me.
Welcome to the
you've encountered my arc pylon. The electrical discharge from my clockworks makes it obsolete. I keep this one out of nostalgia for Sokolov's dating life.
Wow, that's a dig at Sokolov, if I'm not mistaken. I think he's the one that made those.
And my acoustic sensors, you move quite quickly.
What time is it? Okay. Actually, we're close enough to the end time that I think I'm just gonna start it up again. So what happened there is it just crashed. No error message, nothing. Just shut down, no warning. Ugh. What's worse is it seems to do it on random key presses. Like 1 out of probably over 100,000 key presses. Let's see where we were, and then I think I'll call it for Dishonored for today. If you want to continue watching, however, around 2 o'clock, I'll be starting on the Subnautica stream, which I think we were, I had built up enough of a stockpile of resources to start building another base, probably near the Great Cove Tree. So that's probably what's going to happen today. What? Oh, we're back here. Okay. I guess. I'm actually curious. So if I did this, is there another lever around here?
The machine has entered combat.
Oh shit.
Playback for combat protocols.
The machine has more than...
The machine has lost its quarry. Printing audio collecting. Overheating. Stop all action.
Wow. Okay. I didn't realize that the resulting explosion could also kill you. Or do damage, really. I thought that it was just cosmetic. Whatever. Alright, I'm going to take a break for around 30 minutes, and I will see you guys later. Thank you everyone who ended up watching so far. I didn't realize the machine is still blind. What the flip just happened? I'm gonna save here just so that when I come back, the machine actually won't kill this guy.
Jindosh.
My home is always open. It's one of my great curiosities, seeing how the common mind navigates these shifting rules. I'm Kieran Jindosh, but you must know that. I challenge you to come find me. Take whatever you seek, but all along the way, and I'll have your body carried to my lab for dissection.
Is that a machine that killed me? Whatever. Okay, as per usual, thank you everyone who ended up watching today. It would not be an understatement to say that you guys are basically the reason why I'm still doing these sort of streams. Without the assistance, and really just having you guys watch is a massive motivational boost. But yeah, appreciate it a lot. Until 2 o'clock p.m. PST. Numbers, letters, stuff. Later.